All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So, just read an article. Wolfgang Van Halen really ticked off at how the lockdowns were handled. And at one point, basically says that the way it was handled basically stole a moment from him, which would have been this. Eddie Van Halen had been getting experimental cancer treatment in Germany, and he would have kept having this treatment if the lockdowns didn't happen. Now, I'm gonna go off on all of these rock stars that we're talking about. King Fauci, the email king, today, by the way. All right. You can check out some other channels for all the bombshells coming out about this piece of human excrement. All right. Who basically helped screw up the lives of many, many people. All right. The point being, though, is that Eddie Van Halen couldn't go to Germany anymore to get his treatments. He couldn't go. And Wolfie is basically saying if he could have kept going, they may have actually been able to get this tour up and running that they wanted, the kitchen sink tour with, you know, Eddie and obviously Dave and Sammy and maybe even Gary Sharon and Michael Anthony, who had been invited. They were seriously still contemplating this. This, according to an article in the Washington Post. It says Wolfgang speculated that his father could have flown to Germany for more radiation had the lockdowns not happened. Instead of standing outside the window of his father's house to say hello, and instead of sitting by a hospital bed as he slipped away, they could have been on the road together one more time. So it sounds as if because he wasn't getting these treatments, that he slipped away much faster. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? The lockdowns basically made this all happen much faster than it should have happened. The cancer had spread to Eddie's spine and brain, and obviously the lockdowns prevented him from getting any more treatment. Now, look, folks, that's not to say that the treatments would have been super successful, but if they were flying Eddie Van Halen to Germany to get these treatments, something was probably working or it was having some benefit. And for all you rock stars last year that said, oh, you got to do your part, you got to, like, there was nothing else going on. Like, there were no other illnesses in the world, right? Zero. No other illnesses to worry about. The emperor has no clothes now on top of it. No clothes whatsoever, and it's only going to get worse. So for, like Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Sebastian Bach, and a huge list of other people who are constantly lecturing everybody else, Stevie Nicks was out there too, pretty much everybody. You don't have to go out. No, I don't have to earn a living. No, I don't have to do anything. You guys all have servants. You guys have runners that go and get you something, right? Paid gophers. Most people aren't in that position. Anyway, the fact that they put this out there, they're basically saying that the lockdowns helped speed up Eddie Van Halen's death. That's what they're saying. I don't know how else you get around this. But, for the rest of you who think, oh, you got to do your part, man. Yeah, I'm not saying there aren't older folks out there that needed to be isolated and taken care of. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But here's an instance where something else was going on. It had nothing to do with the lockdown. It had to do with somebody who needed to continue to get treatments. And then you get this backstory of, I had to look at my father through the window in order to visit him. And by the way, this is a celebrity account. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of accounts of your average everyday person having the same problems. And of course, that's not covered anywhere. Nobody talks about it. It's just one narrative that you hear every single day. And basically you want to just like check out. You just, okay, I'm done. I want to be done with this. Anyway, that's my video. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for all the new subscriptions. Don't forget also Patreon. I need new patrons. Each month we have a little bit of turnover. So for $1, $2 a month, whatever you can afford, you keep this channel vibrant. I have a few business expenses, believe it or not, that I have to pay for. And it helps keep the channel vibrant and running, and me employed doing this because I like to do this. And I appreciate all of you who appreciate me. So that's it. Done. See you soon.